What's up, sports fans, and welcome to the Sports Opinions Podcast Extra. I'm your host, Alex Cuesta, and today I want to talk to you about the upcoming Winter Olympic Games from PyeongChang, South Korea. There is a really dark cloud that looms over these games. Larry Nassar case that he just got convicted of with the abuse of all those American gymnasts, which is absolutely gross. The Russian investigation into their athletes that seems to continually be going on, and also the conditions in PyeongChang seemingly not being much better than they were in the Sochi Games. With all of this negativity, though, we need to keep our eyes on exactly what's going on and keep our minds focused on the fact that these games are important to a lot of people, and mainly the athletes and their families. For many of these athletes, this is a dream come true and the pinnacle of their sport. I happen to be one of these athletes at one time that had a dream of going to the Olympics. That was my goal. I ran track and field over at Marist College, and my goal was to one day get to the Olympics. I had that coming out of high school. Now, obviously, that dream was never achieved, but it was still something that was important to me and drove me to work my tail off for literally since the beginning of high school and even before that, starting as a runner. So what people need to remember is not the negative things surrounding these games, but just that these teenagers, these adults, these people that have worked their whole lives, worked their tails off over the past 4 years to try and achieve the goal of competing against the best people in their sport and playing at more than likely the highest level of their sport. We need to keep that in mind and not focus on what's wrong with these games, but really look at what's right with these games. There's bound to be a breakout athlete in these games that are going to shock everyone. I know Shaun White just had the first ever, I think, perfect score on the halfpipe for snowboarding in the trials. So let's focus in and let's enjoy these games, and let's really take into account and remember what's important. And what's important is supporting these athletes and enjoying these winter games. With that, this was your Sports Opinions Podcast Extra. Again, I am Alex Cuesta. Find me on Twitter at @AQuestaNBN. And of course, you can go find the Sports Opinions Twitter at SportOpinion30. Thanks again for watching.